This particular income bracket is what many ADOS families, including myself at one point, are living like on a regular basis. They could be young folks, they could be older folks, they could be folks with grandkids. A lot of us are living like this. So let's look at this breakdown of what we spend our money on since we are so irresponsible. Let's look at the total food. This ain't eating out. This isn't going to a restaurant. This is I need to feed myself or I will die. $5,825 on a $36,000 budget per year, by the way. Let's look at alcoholic beverages, 168. So all of those bottles of Ciroc and Dos Equis and all the other things that you think that we're buying in these clubs on Instagram, the US government is telling you that's not real. Let's keep going. Let's look at housing, $13,529. That could be a mortgage, that could be rent, but you need somewhere to live because it's not expected for you to live an American life and be homeless. Let's look at apparel and services, transportation, healthcare, entertainment. So this is why I say that this is intellectually lazy and dishonest to not address this breakdown right here. If most of your people live on this level, you have to speak to what they can actually handle as far as dealing with a solution for their current condition. 37.4% was housing, 16% was food, another 16% is transportation, 5% is healthcare if you can afford it, 10% is personal insurance and pensions if you got a job that offers that, 1.4% is education. And that's not an accident or our fault. It's not because we don't care about education. 3.7% is cash contributions. That could be anything from a donation to your tithes at church. And then 0.9% is personal care. In other words, ladies and gentlemen, I need you to understand something very clearly, is that 91.1% of your average ADOS person's budget is being used on survival. You haven't paid for a Netflix subscription yet. You haven't even bought clothes. All of these, you haven't stood in line at the mall for the new $500 Jordans. You haven't done any of those things. And even the thought that we're always buying these expensive shoes. I love a good shoe like anybody else. The most I spent was like $200 on some dress shoes, and I was overseas. That's not a thing that a lot of us do. Many of us are very actually financially savvy as far as saving. And one of the things that I also want to address too is that it's going to get worse when we talk about this breakdown.